Alright, good evening RWL Wrestling fans. We're still in Edmonton, Canada. Welcome to RWL Legends Showdown. I'm Chicago Danny Awesome. Southwest Regional Manager Gene Berry was supposed to be here, but he's a little too busy. So joining me will be RWL Light Heavyweight Champion Sir Reggie Smythe. Reg, glad to have you aboard.
Well, thank you very much, Danny. It's a pleasure to be here. Don't get to do this quite as often as I'd like. So, how do we play this? Do you want me to be cooperative or do you want me to be antagonistic, you know, like Jesse Ventura or something like that?
You know what, just do whatever you feel. It's fine with me. Our opening contest tonight, all legends all the time, of course, here on Legends Showdown, and our first is going to be Rikishi Fatu in single action against Gene Snitsky of the MJ Ferrantino group.
From the island of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Rikishi Fatu.
Well, this is an opportune thing, Denny. You may not know this, but Team Euro has a tag team match coming up with Rikishi and Samoa Joe at the Labor Day Slamathon. Now, it's an opportunity for me to rather scout Rikishi Fatu. The team actually has been doing rather well, haven't they?
They sure have. They've been very busy and pretty successful too.
And this will be the first time we get to see Gene Snitsky following that post-match attack by the Unholy Trinity. I hope he's back in proper shape.
I'm sure he is. I'm not worried about it.
His opponent, accompanied by manager MJ Ferrantino, from Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, weighing 302 pounds, Gene Snitsky.
MJ Ferrantino putting aside his thing with Scott Bell, at least for now, as Gene Snitsky gets ready to rock it against Rikishi Fatu, and that's going to be a great matchup. Two super heavyweights, you can't go wrong there.
I'm inclined to agree with you. But Gene Snitsky, after all, like I say, he's not been back for some time. We'll have to see how he fares against Rikishi Fatu, who's been very busy lately, as you say.
It ain't just Snitsky. Ferrantino and his whole stable been busy.
And it is rather a bit frightening how quickly he's amassed such a great amount of talent in only 9 months.
Definitely. MJ Ferrantino, he's on the way to building a frightening stable for sure. They just took out primetime Bobby Mills. And who's next? Probably somebody in Scott Bell's group. Alright, a real tussle of super heavyweights on the way here. Tom Kanamura rings the bell. Snitsky charges Rikishi, stops him, takes him down with a shoulder tackle. Rikishi wound up by Snitsky, taken down with a clothesline. Rikishi back up on his feet, gets a hold of Snitsky. Snitsky shifts his weight, turns the move around on Rikishi. Snitsky goes behind. Look at this, a nice roll-up, a victory roll. 1, 2. Hey, wait a minute, look at this. 1. Nice counter. Snitsky again. Oh, that's some pretty impressive wrestling right there. Gene Snitsky with a kick to Rikishi Fatu. Rikishi counters with a shoulder tackle. Follows that up with a stomp. Man, Rikishi Fatu turning things around pretty quick. Gene Snitsky slams him face first down to the mat. And now right into a choke, right in front of the referee. MJ Ferrantino doesn't seem to mind too much. Samoa Joe might be a little concerned. Gene Snitsky might be mishandling the merchandise. Snitsky with a shoulder tackle takes Rikishi down. Rikishi counters with a shoulder tackle too. Snitsky countered by Rikishi. There's a backbreaker. There's a kick. So you say Team Euro going to be facing Snitsky and Samoa Joe?
Yes, that's right.
Got any kind of strategy?
No, just the usual. Me being fast and Thibaut Bolescu being strong. I'm sure we have an opportunity to defeat them.
Well, I wish you good luck. Rikishi Fatu in control of Gene Snitsky at the moment. Snitsky on the apron, a hard right hand. Takes Snitsky down. Samoa Joe gonna help him up. Very generous. Hard right from Snitsky. Rikishi countered with an elbow. Rikishi counters Snitsky. Snitsky with a knee to Rikishi. Everybody back in the ring now. A hard shot to the midsection for Rikishi. Snitsky whips him to the corner. Rikishi with the quick Olay out of the corner into a belly-to-belly suplex on Gene Snitsky. Snitsky with another shoulder tackle. Rounds up Rikishi for 2. Hard whip to the corner. Oh, here we go. A set of machine gun punches and an uppercut. Rikishi down in the corner. Helped out with a sit-out powerbomb from Snitsky. Samoa Joe manipulating the turnbuckle. The referee got to fix that. Snitsky opens up with a set of shots on Rikishi for 2. A wicked kick to the face, then another one. And a spin kick right to the midsection. Snitsky goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? Samoa Joe tried to grab referee Tom Kanemaru, but Gene Snitsky ends up winning by pinfall.
The time, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Your winner, Gene Snitsky.
That's not that, Denny. Sometimes, as my dear father used to say, sometimes you're the grand piano, sometimes you're the fellow underneath the piano. Apparently it was Rikishi for 2's night to be underneath the piano. Me up just still kind of sitting here, mouth open. Can't believe it. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. That's pretty quick. I guess Gene Snitsky's back in shape. He ain't got to worry about that anymore. He went and he cleaned Rikishi for 2's clock. And every time Rikishi tried to get in the offense going, Gene Snitsky kept putting a stop to it. And that certainly was the case. Gene Snitsky came out far too aggressively. Even Rikishi for 2 couldn't withstand it. That's how it turned out. Well, there you have it. Gene Snitsky picking up a pinfall win over Rikishi for 2, which is pretty amazing. All right, well, that takes care of our first match for this evening. We're coming back in just a minute with a whole lot more RWL Legends Showdown, 2 big hours, and we've just gotten started. Stick around. We'll be right back.